Texting. 777-777. We are live here in the Mid-Sac on a Memorial Day Eve. We are 33 minutes from tip-off of what could be an epic Game 7 up in Beantown tonight. The Celtics have got off the mat. They somehow found a way to win a game they, let's be honest, should have lost. Because once again in the fourth quarter, they blew a 9-point lead with under 4 minutes to go. Derek White wearing the cape and saving Boston from a lot of questions and no answers. Well, it would have been the same answer. Stupid. But we're here. So Boston led that game pretty much wire to wire. Should have put them away on multiple occasions, never did. And allowed Jimmy Butler to be Jimmy Butler in the fourth quarter. And then luckily, and now Marcus Smart, to be fair, that shot was halfway down. I thought it was in. But Derek White, right place, right time. Great anticipation, not doing what every other Celtic would have done, hover around the three. He actually went to the basket, and with 0.1 seconds, you saw it. You've all seen it by now. Forced the epic Game 7 tonight up in Boston. I am the highly questioned one. I am flying solo tonight. Mr. Izzo was at a party next door, Memorial Day party. We got back late, so I couldn't attend it. I wasn't going to attend it. It was just too late in the day. And I just drove 5.5 hours to get here for the game. So, but I am going to do a pregame because I said, wake me up when it's Game 7. I'm awake, and we're here. I could go over the stats and the numbers and the what's and this and that and the it doesn't matter because this series has not gone any way anybody thought it was going to go today. A lot of people had Boston in 7, but no one thought they would go this route to get to Game 7. So they're on the verge of history if they can pull this off. No team, as it stands, 0-150. If Boston can pull this off, they'd be the first team in NBA history to come back from 3-0 down. They've lost 5 games at home already in this postseason. So, and Miami is very confident, so confident they've already booked tickets to Denver, a flight to Denver tonight after the game. That's confidence, boys and girls. That tells me they are not one bit scared of the Boston Celtics, and I don't see why they would be because they know at some point Boston will fold and let them back in the game. So my challenge to the Celtics tonight is, hey, for once, don't fold. Come out from the beginning, smack them, and when they look up, smack them again. And then when they smack them again, and smack them again, and smack them, and smack them, and smack them, until there is no pulse. Beat this team into submission tonight, because if you leave this game close in the fourth quarter, and Jimmy Buckets gets the chance to be Jimmy Buckets, you will not get lucky twice. Here comes my daughter running by the set, as I told her not to do. Yep, screwing everything up as always. Go. Don't you love when they don't listen to you, which is like all the time? Anyway, this is Boston's game to lose. They should win it in a landslide. Keyword is should. My brother Pete already called me today guaranteeing, what do you think now, Doubter? I'm like, I think it's Game 7, and they haven't done a damn thing yet. And this is the 8th seed. And he's trying to tell me what I told Joe. Miami's not an 8th seed. Okay, fine. But the bottom line is Boston shouldn't have lost Game 1 and 2 at home. And they didn't even show up in Game 3 when it looked like they quit. To their credit, they have shown up and they have fought. And I'll give them credit for that. But this is why they're inevitably probably going to lose the finals, because Jason Tatum ran out of gas last year because he played 4 more games than he had to. And history has repeated itself. So even if they win tonight, a Denver team that is much better than the team they're playing, and there's 9 days off, okay, will be coming into Boston if Boston could somehow win this game tonight. And I say if because I really have no idea what's going to happen. Should Boston roll this team by 30? On paper, yes. But on paper, they should have beat them in 5. It took a miraculous comeback just to get to here. Miami is very confident. Boston, I think, is confident. It's probably going to be a great game. Should be, I think. But if I'm the Celtics, you need to start out fast like the last 3 games and stay on these guys. Charles Barkley, to his credit, asked Jaylen Brown the question, why do you keep letting teams up when you get them down? Why don't you put your step on their neck and put them away? And Jaylen Brown gave the perfect answer. I don't know. Oh, we're afraid of making mistakes. You're afraid of making mistakes? How are you a professional athlete? You're afraid of making mistakes. You've been here before. I understand the first time, I get that one, but they've been to the conference finals. This is 4th or 5th conference finals. Fear is out the window. That's gone. That's a lame excuse. You can't be the first one. I get because it's your first time there and it's big stage. You may not be ready for it. I get that. Okay, even the finals last year, to an extent, that was their first time in the finals. I kind of get a little bit of them watching them crap themselves, but for him to say that again, there's no excuse for this. Boston needs to roll these guys tonight by 20 plus. I'm not predicting that. but they should. Okay, and if they don't, like I say, if they win, a rested and much more talented, much smarter Denver team is coming into Boston on Thursday night, just like Golden State last year. But this Denver team is better than that Golden State team was. Trust me on that. So, but that's neither here nor there. We'll worry about Thursday if there is a Thursday to talk about. For now, I'm doing what I can to help. I have pulled out Larry Joe, the legend, like I did in Game 7 of Philly. That's how far I went that night. I'm doing it again. Okay, so I'm pulling for him. Okay, I'm pulling for them to finally do what they're supposed to do and step on their neck and put this team down. And let's not have another repeat, because I had a stroke the other night, probably like half of Celtic Nation watching that. If you're hanging your hat on that happening again, don't. And Boston went 7 of 35 from the three. They won't survive a performance like that again. Now, they went to the basket, and that's how they built the lead, because it certainly wasn't from the three-point line. Okay, and to their credit, they did the right thing, and they played good defense for the most part. But again, they got up 9 late, and they crapped themselves. Miami goes to a 2-3 zone, and Boston falls apart and starts jacking threes. It's a 2-3 zone. It's a high school defense. Beat the fucking thing. Act like you played high school basketball 10, 15 years ago. You've seen a 2-3 zone because you've seen it in AAU. You've seen it everywhere. And beat the fucking thing. Flash to the foul line, drop somebody, roll the baseline underneath the zone, mid-range jump shot, or penetrate, or find the help underneath. It's an easy defense to beat. Why this 2-3 zone continues to rattle the Celtics, I don't get. But they need to squash that tonight, put this team down, and quit fucking around. Okay? Because I'm sick and tired of watching them fuck around. Pardon my Italian. Okay? So in any event, that's the hope tonight. That's the goal. We're all rooting for them. I'll be here probably to do a post-game either way. Maybe Tom will join me. Maybe he won't. I certainly understand. He's probably going to get mad at me for not asking him to do this, but he's at a party. I'm not going to pull him away from a party. That's not fair. Enjoy the party. And I hope they're all having a good time. But we got back late from Myrtle Beach. Had a great time, but it was running in the rain. But still, it was great to see my mom get out there. And the show, I thought, my mom did a great job on the show the other day. So, in any event, we'll be back, or I'll be back after the game, whether it's a win or a loss. Hopefully, I'll be smiling. But you guys enjoy the game. It's a quick pregame tonight because I want to get this up before the game starts. But it should be a Donnie in the Brook tonight up in Beantown. Hope the fans are great. Hope the Celtics show up for 4 quarters, not 3.5. And Larry Joe's waiting. So you guys go do your thing. Enjoy the game. Try not to have a heart attack. I'm sure I'll have 4 or 5 of them before it's over. And we will see you when it is over. The highly questionable one from IDD. I don't disagree. Go Celtics. See you when it's over.